Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys this 2021 Acura TLX. And finally, I got my hands here on the TLX. If you guys are looking to purchase a TLX, make sure you check out your local Acura dealership. But let's kick this review off underneath the hood here of the Acura TLX. Open up the hood. This reveals Acura's 2-liter 4-cylinder here. This powertrain makes 272 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. It's hooked up to a 10-speed automatic transmission. As the TLX sits here, it weighs 3,700 pounds, and you can get Acura's super handling all-wheel drive, which is a $2,000 charge. So if you guys are looking to get the all-wheel drive, Acura does offer that here on the TLX. Fuel economy here is rated at 22 in the city and 31 on the highway. So this 2-liter here does get really good fuel efficiency. If you guys are looking for a high-powered model of the TLX, Acura is going to be offering a Type S model that has 355 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque. That's also hooked up to a 10-speed automatic transmission. But let's talk about the exterior styling here of the TLX. Looking at the front fascia, this car has a low stance to it. Looking at these chicane headlights here, they're going to be a full LED with an automatic low and high beam, with an LED turn signal, with an LED daytime running light. There's front parking sensors here. I do like the new Acura grille. I like the way that it looks. The Acura emblem here does house the dynamic radar cruise control, so this thing will stop and go for you in rush hour traffic. I want you guys to comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about the TLX. But making our way to the side profile here of the Acura TLX, let's take a look at these tires and wheels here. I do like the shark gray finish here. These are a 255/40 tire. They're wrapped in this 19-inch rim design. This looks really good here with the white exterior paint here. I think Acura did a really good job here with the TLX. Looking here at the mirror cap, this does have a blacked out mirror cap with an LED side marker. And unfortunately, Acura only offers a standard size sunroof. The wheelbase here for the TLX is at 113 inches with an overall length of 194.6 inches. But looking here at these taillights here, there's more of that chicane style elements here. It does have a full LED design with an LED turn signal, with an LED reverse light, with an LED brake light. There's rear parking sensors here. This also has dual tip exhaust. This exhaust is very large. I like that it's really squared off. It does have that theme just like in the actual headlight modules. Over here is going to be the TLX badge here. There's the Acura emblem here with the standard backup camera integrated into it. But open up the cargo bag here. The trunk release button is right there. Open up the cargo, it reveals 13.5 cubic feet of space, and you can also fold the seats down to do a 60-40 split. So sitting in the driver's seat here, the Acura TLX, as you guys can see, this cabin is very beautiful. I do like this two-tone color combination here with the brown. But starting up the TLX here, put your foot on the brake and press the start-stop button right here. Once you do that, the gauge will do a nice sweep, and you're greeted by this TLX here on this LCD display. But shutting the door here, the materials here are going to be a nice soft touch material. There is some ambient lighting here. There's 2-person memory seats with this aluminum accented door handle. Your window controls is automatic up, automatic down for all 4 windows. This also has the ELS sound system here. It doesn't have that 3D sound. You have to go for a different trim level in order to get that sound system here. But this is a 2.5-inch display. It does support Apple CarPlay, but unfortunately, guys, it's not an actual touchscreen. You have to use this trackpad here. And honestly, as you guys can see, I'm not a big fan here of the touchscreen because I'm touching the area here and it's kind of wonky in some areas. So I think Acura should offer a touchscreen here. But going here to the Apple CarPlay and going over here, this takes a long. This is like a learning curve, basically. I've never really experienced a touchpad. I wish Acura could just make it a touchscreen. It's in good reach here. I'm only 5'8". I do have long arms here. But looking at the steering wheel here, it's gonna be a manual tilt and telescoping design here. There's paddle shifters to cycle to that 10-speed automatic transmission. Your headlight and turn signal stock is here. Your wind wiper stock is right there. The materials here on the upper part of the dashboard are gonna be a soft touch ejection molded plastic here. This area here looks very cluttered here. This does have 3-level heated seats here. Your climate controllers there. This does have a dual climate control. Putting the TLX into reverse here, of course, you guys know, put your foot on the brake and click down here on R. It does reveal backup camera here with trajectory, with distance marker. You also have this radar top-down view there. So if you guys are getting close to some objects, it will beep. You click in for neutral, and you press D for drive, and you press the D again to go into sport mode, and you press P for park. This houses that 10-speed automatic transmission. This is for the dynamic mode here. So you switch it over here to the right. It does have a normal, a sport, and also a comfort mode. If you guys can hear that little chime sound, it sounds really good here. But looking at the graphics here of the TLX, it looks really good. I like that once you put it into actual sport mode here, it turns the TLX rate, of course, to be very fast and whatnot. The materials down here are going to be a nice soft touch material. There's a dedicated button here with the home button. There's a volume knob here. There's a sync track button there. This area here is to rest your palm here. There's 2 cup holders, a nice area to put your phone. My iPhone 12 Pro Max does fit here just fine. But open up the center armrest here, it does reveal 2 USB ports with an aux, also with a 12 volt in there. There's a decent amount of storage here. The seats in here, they're very comfortable. They hold you in place. I like the way that they look and feel. I like the brown seats in here, they look really good. Open up the glove compartment here. It does reveal a decent amount of storage. As you guys can see, this thing is full of stuff, and this bin does hold a lot of stuff. Above me, there's just a standard sunroof here, and the lighting throughout the cabin is going to be an LED. There's some controls here for the standard sunroof here. You can open and close the shade to your liking. But overall, Acura, you did a really good job with this interior. It looks very modern and very upscale. So sitting here in the back seat here of the Acura TLX, shutting the door here, the materials are gonna be a nice soft touch material. There's this aluminum accented door handle here. There's additional storage in a cup holder. Over here is gonna be 2 map pockets for storage. There's your own set of rear air vents here. I'm surprised to see there's no actual charging ports back here in the back seat of the TLX. There's this large hump here, so good luck trying to sit a middle passenger here in the middle seat. And above me, there's just this standard size sunroof. Acura does not offer a panoramic sunroof here on the TLX. And the lighting here is gonna be LED. Pulling this down here, it does reveal 2 cup holders with additional storage. So starting off in the 2021 Acura TLX. This is my first time ever driving the TLX in any generation here. Great visibility so far. You also have these decent sized mirrors here. This does have Acura Watch, which includes 4 collision warning, emergency braking with lane departure, also with lane keeping assist as well. So Acura does keeping your family safe on long or short commutes around town. And this 2-liter so far is very peppy. My foot is barely on the floor. This makes 272 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. If you're looking for a high performance model, Acura will happily sell you a Type S that makes 355 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque, and that's hooked up to a 10-speed automatic. This also has a 10-speed auto as well. I like this cabin here. It looks very upscale and very modern. I do like the 2-tone color combination here. It looks really good. This also has an automatic start-stop function that you can defeat. This also has a brake hold function there. So if you guys are in rush hour traffic, you don't want to have your foot on the brake for a long period of time, you just press that button and it will basically hold the brake for you. But just driving this car, this doesn't even have the super handling all-wheel drive, and this car can legit take a corner at high speeds there. As you guys can see, I was doing about 15 or 10 miles per hour. Great visibility here as well. I like this steering wheel. There's some controls here for the driver's assistance here. As you guys can see, there's a volume control. And honestly, I'm very impressed. Acura knocked this out of the park here with the exterior styling. I like the low stance that this car has. It looks very aggressive. Looks really good. And unfortunately, I wish Acura would offer a panoramic sunroof here on the TLX. They just offer this standard size sunroof. And this powertrain is very quiet as well. I don't feel any harsh vibrations through the steering wheel or through the pedals. One thing I'm going to criticize Acura for is this silly touchpad here. Oh my God, I cannot with this thing here. It's so difficult to run your finger. As you guys can see, it's asking me about Acura Link Assist. I don't even know what the heck that is. As you guys can see, I'm trying to go to Apple CarPlay and I'm having a difficult time to do, and it's going everywhere. I'm having a difficult time doing it, but going here to the Apple CarPlay, this does have the 10.25 inch display. I wish Acura would just make this thing a touchscreen. It would make more sense. I have long arms. I'm only 5'8" here, and I can legit reach over and touch the screen. But this car just handles so damn good, and then it gets up to speed. For this to be a 4-cylinder, it does not sound bad. But let's put this into a sport mode here. When I first got into this vehicle here, I thought this was honestly the volume knob here. This is second gear here. 4-cylinder problem. This car will get up to speed really quick, but Acura will sell you a Type S model, which gets 355 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque. But the 10-speed is just really buttery smooth, and you just feel the torque. And this car just handles, even in sport mode, the steering does have some nice heft to it. But most people are not going to drive the car like that anyway. But let's switch it back into a normal mode here. As you guys can see, you're greeted by this nice image here of the TLX. This is a beautiful car. Like I mentioned, Acura did a fantastic job here with the TLX. The handling of this car is really good. The powertrain is very smooth and refined, and I just have no complaints. I'm just really speechless with this car. When I first seen this car, when they first showed it off, I was like, I have to review that car, and the day has finally come that I'm reviewing a TLX here. But I can't wait to drive the Type S model. If you guys are looking to get that super handling all-wheel drive, Acura will sell it to you for $2,000 if you guys stay in a cold weather state. Here in South Florida, I really wouldn't say we really would need the super handling all-wheel drive. Maybe if you really want all-wheel drive, like I mentioned, Acura will sell it to you for $2,000. But front-wheel drive, I didn't feel any torque steer or wheel hop. I didn't brake boost this car, but I feel like it wouldn't even have those type of issues, but putting the power down. But this powertrain is just very peppy. Even though it's a 4-cylinder, it doesn't sound the best once you put your foot a little hard into it, but it does handle and drive very good. After spending time with the 2021 Acura TLX, with the options and accessories including destination, this one stickers for $43,025. Hope you guys have enjoyed this review here. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at DriveOnReviews and hit that subscribe button, and I see you all in the next review.